On this episode, I'm going to share with you whether or not Zillow Zestimates are actually accurate. Welcome everyone to this episode of the Ask Jason Gelios show. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor. Really appreciate you guys tuning in to this episode. A lot of people have been asking me this, actually almost every appointment that I go on when they are looking to sell their home. They are asking me, hey, I looked on Zillow and my house is appraised for about this amount, or it shows the Zestimate or the Zillow estimate at X amount. Is that accurate? And so I wanted to share the facts behind that. Okay, so let's dive into this episode. Now, are Zillow Zestimates accurate? I'm gonna share with you some of the things that Zillow does to consider what the Zestimate will be on a property. So number one, it's based on public data and some comparables. Not every home that is getting activity in the area, just some. Not sure why, but that's just the way they work. Number two, it's based on turnover rate, which could not be accurate. They look at what homes are turning over in the area, and sometimes it's just not that accurate. Number three, that information that they get can be outdated. Most of the time, public records are outdated, and that's not a knock on any city or whatnot. It's just the way it is. It takes time for stuff to process. Number five is they calculate the last sale of the property, which again can be inaccurate. One of the things that I don't feel Zillow actually takes into account is when a seller sells a home and they offer what's called concessions or credit to the buyer, they don't go off of that. A lot of times they just say, oh, you sold it for, let's say $150. Well, maybe they sold it for $150, but they gave $8,000 back to the buyer. So they didn't really make $150. Stuff like that, that may not be factored into Zillow's Zestimate. And number six, surely not the last one, but I'm sharing with you six today. Zillow is mostly not aware of upgrades done to a home. This is a big one because homeowners can upgrade their home and Zillow probably won't see it. Now, sure, you can go in there as the property owner and set up an account and then update it and tell Zillow, hey, I updated it. And even then, they're going to think, okay, how much is a remodeled basement worth? Or how much is a remodeled kitchen worth? You might think 30,000, they might think 10. It's not that accurate. In a nutshell, Zillow Zestimates are not accurate. They're just estimates. They give you an idea as to, okay, roughly where would it be? I don't hold much clout to them. I think that they're just, quite honestly, a gimmick on the website. A lot of times home sellers will see them and get upset at it, or if it's too high of a estimate, they'll take that into consideration and think that that's what they should list their home for. There's no way to get a perfect value of your home because home values are subjective. Meaning, like artwork, right? I may see something and I think, wow, that's really nice and that's worth a lot to me. Somebody else might think, oh, that's not worth much to me at all. You can have three different appraisers out and all three appraisers will give you a different number just because it's subjective. So always know that you as a homeowner, whether you're looking to sell your home or you're looking to do a refinance, an actual appraisal is a snapshot in time. It's what that person feels your home is worth at that time, that moment in time. It can change the next day. It can change if you get another appraiser out. So I hope this makes sense. I hope you guys found this video definitely valuable here. Make sure that if you haven't done this already, you follow me on social media. If you're not following me, be sure to visit my website. It's allabouttherealestate.com. Be sure to go to YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, awesome. Hit subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor, and make it a great week.